made it to the end. Oh wow. Daedric War Axe. That's cool. I would take it, but there's no way I'll be able to make enough room. But let's see what kind of powers we get from this one. Mora's Agony summons a field of writhing tentacles that poison foes. Mora's Grasp. Interesting. And Mora's Boon. Oh wow. That's really good. And instead of a passive effect, this one gives me powers. Fully restores all stats. That's so good. I actually really like these Black Book powers. They're really useful. Like I have one that makes me unable to damage my followers in combat, which is really useful. Let me show you what I have. What else is there? Yeah, Dragonborn Force is the one I mentioned earlier. Unrelenting Force does more damage, and using all 3 words may disintegrate enemies. I also have Secret Sorcery, the one you saw me get earlier. I guess that's it. Do I also... I think I have another power? Yeah, Bardic Knowledge is another power that I got from one of the books. Now what? Didn't I do this already? Let's see. How is Drova's working out?
The man makes a dreadful cup of Canis root tea. However, he seems to run the place well enough. Oh, were you fishing for a compliment, a sign of gratitude? Don't waste your time. Those things are for the weak and foolish.
That wasn't my intention. But is there a problem?
I've been having difficulties with my Heartstone experiments. Have you heard of the Briarhearts?
What about them?
They are fierce warriors of the Forsworn tribes. They actually remove their own hearts and replace them with large briar seeds. It puts their life sparks in direct connection to the natural forces. I need you to examine one of them. Just investigate as much as you can.
Nice little tidbit
I'm going to
of
put
lore
this memory
there.
trace spell on you, so you won't have to worry about taking notes. I doubt you could know what was important anyway.
Alright. Where could I find a Briarheart warrior?
The Forsworn live in the hills on the western edge of Skyrim. From there, you're on your own. I'm given to understand that they are not difficult to find, if you gather my inference.
Okay.
That's that, then.
Oh, I guess that was just a spell activating on me. Alright. I can do that. Let's go back to Skyrim. And I believe I can just... And actually, I think I can kill two birds with one stone here, because I have another quest, a miscellaneous one, to find Red Eagle's sword. Although, yeah, see, I'm carrying a lot, but I can't really get rid of any of it. But I am going to see about getting a house pretty soon. I suppose I could buy the house in Whiterun at any time. But I think I would rather go through some of the Hearthfire stuff. So maybe before I go back to Neloth, I will speak with the Jarl of Falkreath.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
Why isn't it safe?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
Well, let me take a quick diversion here. Don't need that, but can always use the experience, even if I don't use the skill. And it looks like this is a moonstone mine. Oh. And here's the sinkhole. Heavy armor increase. Do I even have... Okay, I can't carry that. Can I carry that? Oh. recently saw a mod on Bethesda.net that it adds weight to septims, or to gold. I cannot imagine playing this. See what's in this chest. Still waiting on those ebony boots. Wait, if I... No, because I don't need the... Right? I don't need the ingredient. I need to... Yeah. We are back at the top of the sinkhole.
You're looking a little rough around the edges. You feeling all right?
I cleared the mine of Draugr.
You did? We were waiting for the Jarl to send an entire regiment to clear that mine. Now we can get back to work. Thank you. Good day.
Oh wow, he gave me quite a bit of gold for that. 1,250. Okay. And I wonder if... I'm sure there's some kind of health that enemies need to be for the unrelenting force disintegration. I'm sure they have to be low health for it to trigger. I love the Reach as a location, but I hate traveling. There's just so many mountains.